Made on Zencaster.
Oh, this I don't want to. I don't want to coy stuff like, oh no, I'm so coy, like that.
Yeah, just like that.
I'm done with the nonsense. I'm done with it.
Welcome again to this episode of Zero to Hero. I hope all you grid travelers have found the right podcast to listen to. Welcome again to this episode of Zero to Hero. I'm Billy, spelled backwards. So, me, yell up. And I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, I'm joined with my co-host, Jim, the only man that I know that has the last two brain cells that are still fighting for third position.
What?
So Jim, we have no introductions really for our next guest. We know him, the man, the plastic myth, the joint popping into place of plastic scaled models. It's how do you say it backwards? Jacob, so it'd be Jacobj.
The J is silent, so it's kebab.
Oh yeah, it's kebab.
Kebab.
Welcome, kebab, or as everybody else knows, Iron Avenger 52 from TikTok and Instagram, Jacob.
Hey guys, it's great to be back. I know it's been a while. I'm happy to be here. Gosh, have y'all always looked like that? I forgot how y'all look, man. Like, I remember y'all had beards, but gosh.
Jim,
Maybe
cut this episode. He's complimenting us.
Cut this. We're done. We're done. Bye.
We're getting out of here. Later. Bye. See you guys next week. So, Jacob, what have you been working on lately? Because I know I've seen a couple of your lives, and I think you finished with that Mando, right?
Yeah, I can show that real quick.
You know we don't record the video for this.
Come
right?
on, Jacob.
I'm sorry. Oh well, I'm showing y'all. Everyone else can use their imaginations. You know, just.
Why is it pink?
That's cool.
Yeah. So, Baby Yoda. This was like a two model kit situation. So
Grogu. Get it right. Grogu.
My house, my rules. His name is Baby Yoda.
You're on my recording, my rules.
Darn it!
Grogu.
There's always a loophole. So yeah, Grogu was its own separate model. It was really simple. The only thing it took time was the coloring itself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because that's how freaking white. How bright it is. That's why I had to, take some time on it. But yeah, I did that. I did Mando, and I fell in love with him. And tonight is no different. I'm doing another Star Wars kit.
Oh yeah, which one are you doing?
The Razor Crest.
The Razor Quest. It doesn't exist anymore.
Is it
canon?
Pre-blown up or after Boba Fett got it?
Blown up.
Pre-blown up. Okay.
I mean, if it was if I bought the blown up version, it'd just be in pieces. Hang on, it'll be in pieces, like small, scattered everywhere.
Like your,
you know what the worst part about this? The worst part about so the pre-blown up one is like $80, right? The blown up was $140. Why is it so much more expensive for just pieces?
Is it for the blast effects?
What is nonsense?
What's going on here? Yeah.
You have to put everything together. So imagine if it ever did come out, like the blown up version came out. You see these runners, right? Just imagine like freaking plastics all around here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like it would be a bunch of bricks in a bag.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
Just put it somewhere.
Just send you a bag.
Figure it out.
A bread tie around the bag. Here's your blown up Razor Crest.
Though I will say the Razor Crest itself was a really cool looking ship, so I'm really happy about it. So, have you been watching Andor?
I have not.
It's good.
Okay,
I heard
it's a slow burn though. It's a real sci-fi. Yeah. It's not like Mandalorian. It's not like Boba Fett where like the guns are blazing episode 1.
Wait, Boba Fett with guns blazing at the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Episode 1.
No. Okay. I felt Boba Fett was very slow at the beginning. Even with some of the fights, I still felt it was very slow.
Oh.
I still enjoyed it.
It wasn't a bad series. It was completely fine.
I liked it. I like how they implemented a comic book character into the TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Black Chrysanthemum.
Black Chrysanthemum never. It was only the books and comics.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, Andor itself is a nice slow burn, and it's a true sci-fi. Like it's real hard sci-fi. Well, Star Wars hard sci-fi. Yeah. So it's really solid. And you know they're taking Andor, Cassian from Rogue One pre-death.
Yeah.
So pre-death, they're taking pre-death, and there's no Jedi, there's no Force, there's no lightsabers, nothing of that. It's just them doing a sci-fi series.
Yep.
Right.
It's a nice train robbery, and that's what it is. It's great.
Which sounds good to me, because honestly, it sounds like just a average story. And honestly, all the Star Wars stories we had were nothing but Jedi stories.
Yeah.
And so that's probably why I fell in love with Mando the most, just because it wasn't Skywalker based. It wasn't really Jedi based.
Yeah, it wasn't Sky Jesus based. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mandalorian and Boba Fett both did super well for the most part because they weren't on the focus of Jedis.
No, yeah, exactly.
They did make a series recently called Tales of the Jedi, which focuses heavily on Jedis, especially Count Dooku, and that one's really good because it knows where it wants its focus to be at, which is on Count Dooku, and it explains a lot more of his backstory, and it was fantastic. And there's some Ahsoka stuff in there too. Ahsoka has some good moments, but it's mostly really about Count Dooku and like his fall from grace.
Yeah,
it's really well done. So you get some Qui-Gon Jinn.
What was it again?
What? Qui-Gon Jinn?
What is? Oh. No. The show.
Tales of the Jedi.
Tales of the Jedi. Okay, I gotta check that out.
It's really good. Yeah, it's and they're super short episodes. They're like 6 to 10 minutes. There's one that's like 22, but that's halfway through. But the rest are about 6 to 10 minutes, and it's a real quick watch. It's good. It's really good.
See, that sounds interesting to me. You know, I kind of like those.
And it's not a Star Wars, like it's not a Skywalker based story. Well, kind of with Ahsoka because she's a Skywalker Padawan, but even with that, they don't really bring that up very much. Like it's essentially focuses on Dooku.
Right. So that sounds like up in my alley. I wouldn't mind watching something like that. It sounds fun. It sounds like it would be a good time. I think I would enjoy it. I know I think because of the whole what's called the pre episodes, like the first episodes 1, 2, and 3 came out. Star Wars kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. And then I was a kid, and I still liked it, but it wasn't as great as I was hoping it would be, like the old movies. So, yeah, like Mandalorian pretty much brought me back into that. Even some of the new Star Wars, the newer movies.
6, 7, and 8. That were kind of. There's a large fan base that hates those movies.
Yeah.
But I think they're fun. Like they're not great movies. Like I can go watch them. And I'm like, that's fun. Okay. Yeah. Like some of the stuff don't make any sense, but I don't need it to make sense for me to enjoy the movie.
Which one was it where they had that fight scene with when he killed Snoke?
That's episode 8.
8.
Yeah.
Yes.
That fight scene was like brilliant. I loved it.
The one I really liked was when on episode 9 when he's fighting against those red troopers. And he reaches behind himself, pulls his lightsaber. Ben Kenobi reaches back, pulls the lightsaber out, and just shrugs. He's like, I don't know how I got this, but okay. Yeah. Good luck, guys.
Oh, well.
I thought that was super fun. But the whole Palpatine arc is just needed to be done. Like, just stop.
Yeah. I've heard the same thing. Yeah, like.
But Andor really shows the Empire as what it is, as a bureaucracy.
Yes.
And I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
And so bringing it back to Andor.
All right. Yeah. I'll definitely give it a watch. That's something I'm gonna have to put on my watch list. 20 things I need to watch,
We're gonna check in about 2 weeks from you, and if you haven't, there'll be consequences.
There's some things you need to listen to too, including your. Oh wait, you know what? We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about it a little bit. Actually, you know what we can do is we'll run into a commercial real quick.
Yeah. Hey, listeners, have you ever been like locked out of your house and can't get in your car? You left your keys in your car and you don't know who to call? Just give a call to Gosei's Key Cloners.
Gosei Clean Cloners really helped me out of a real quick bind with my keys locked in my car.
Gosei Clean Cloners saved my marriage. Without them, I would be out on the streets.
God damn it. Okay, I did not expect it. Okay. Well, we were talking about unlocking things. I didn't think it was going to. Now, remember, guys, if, like, you are locked out of anywhere that needs a specialized key, like any kind of house or car or command center keys, if your morpher needs a key, then I always look up Gosei's Key Cloners. You can reach them at 555-III-198.
Hey Jacob, how's your Halloween, buddy?
Yeah, shut up, Jim. Hey Jacob, how's your Halloween going?
Hey Billy, it's been good. It's been good.
Do you get a lot of candy?
Yeah, did you give out a lot of beatus?
Actually, I bought a lot of candy, but I really didn't touch any of it. Like I only took like 2 pieces, and this was actually for my Halloween skit.
Oh,
you
yeah, I
bought
saw
candy
that.
for a skit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See how it is.
He gave out all those candy, so he started giving out Gunpla boxes.
No, I gave out my car keys and a wallet, and then
Yeah, because they were dressed as Gunpla boxes.
Yeah, they were dressed up as Gunpla boxes, and so I'm like, darn it, I like this costume. Here, take all the candy. Next kid. All right, fine. Take my keys, my wallet, and the next person. He's like, I got mad at him. I'm like, aren't you too old? He's like, I don't care. I said I'm a model kid. Trick or treat. All right, give me your cash up. So that was a lot of fun. I had fun on that one. Got people telling me, "Oh, this is great," or people telling me that I should have gone up there with my char costume.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it was a big hit in the community. So yeah,
bunch of nerds.
I'm
the ones that recruited me because I like Gundams.
Yes.
There you go.
We share the same
interest.
Yeah. we share the same interest here.
Yeah.
Besides that, I'm guessing, like, since you live in a neighborhood, I'm sure you had like door to door, like you had.
There was some kids that came by, but the thing was that the candy I pretty much gave to all the actors, because I was thinking to myself, oh, there's not going to be any trick-or-treaters this year. They're not going to come. Unfortunately, a bunch of them came, and I'm like, oh, well.
Oops.
That's where you walk up and turn your porch light off. Like, oopsie daisy, my porch light's off. Oh no.
Yeah.
That's what we did last. That's what we did. We turned the porch light off and just like we cranked up Paranorman, that movie. And we're watching the living room as loud as possible. With the TV pointed towards the window, so you could hear it outside. You just couldn't see it. Yeah, no. And
that's how you ignore them. Yeah. That's how you ignore the kids.
That's right.
Shit, I turned off all the lights and I watched myself that movie Prey.
Prey was pretty good, yeah.
It was pretty good. I liked it.
It was pretty solid. I liked it quite a bit. It goes back to the roots of Predator movies.
Yes.
Really? Solid movie, yeah. I recommend that, and I also recommend Nope. If you want like a good, two good alien movies, those are solid alien movies.
Nope is trippy. Nope's trippy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't worry. They say nope a lot in the movie. You're like, they said the name of the movie title.
I love it when he pops his head out the door. He's like, nope. Shuts the door.
Back in, locks the door.
Locks the doors.
Nope.
Yeah.
Solid movies. So yeah, our Halloween here with me and Liz were a little less festive, but we just didn't really want to do anything.
Yeah. We had a holiday Halloween party at my job. I didn't even go to that.
Don't you should start going to those things, man. Just show up there. Just wear. You could have gone as Billy.
Oh no!
You have the helmet and everything. Come on,
dude. I don't have no. Okay, I don't have to. All right.
It doesn't mean anything. Billy had Badonkadonk too. He also has fangirls, so who knows?
Oh man!
All right.
No, this Halloween was just nice. I even got to watch Hocus Pocus 2.
That was fun. Like, it's not as campy as the first one, but it's still fun. Like, I didn't hate it. Like, we watched it at a friend of ours' place, and we're like, okay, like it really steps up the silliness.
Yeah.
But it gives it an actual storyline. If you ever watch Hocus Pocus 1, there's actually no real storyline to it. Like, there is, but it's really hard to actually follow it. Well, Hocus Pocus 2 actually went from point A to point B to point C to point D. And it was really well. I thought it was fun.
Yeah. Right. See, a lot of the Disney movies back in the day, they didn't really have like the point A, point B kind of deal, you know?
Well, the live action ones that were on Disney, or the Disney Channel movies,
Yeah, and so when they did to this one, I was a little surprised how organized, how clean it was. You know, I'm like thinking to myself, man, they really wanted to take care of this movie.
Man, it's like they tried. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah. So it was fun. It was fun. I liked it quite a bit.
There were some people that were really mad about that movie. So
well, it's the same people who were mad about. It's a lot of people get mad about stupid things now. Like, there's a lot of people get mad about the new Ariel, who's not a white girl, it's a black girl. There's people mad about there's so many people mad about stuff, and it's so dumb.
Yeah.
I would just take a nice long break for a minute and just decompress. You know, we had COVID, right? We had COVID, and everyone got a break for a minute.
Yeah.
And then what happened was everyone got a break, and then everyone had to go back to work. And they tried to do this thing where you're gonna go back to the work you were doing, and everyone's like, dude, we had fun. We had a nice time. We got to do things, be around our family. What's this working 40 hours a week every week, and then have to drive 2 hours home to and from the work every day? What is this nonsense? I have to, this doesn't make any sense.
I worked the whole time too, and I'll tell you what.
You were happy with open roads.
Yeah, I missed the no traffic.
Oh, right. Yeah, telecommute work is a good idea. For the most part, it's a good idea. Shorter hours is a solid idea too. If you can get the same amount of stuff done in 6 hours and you can get in 8.
Yeah.
Calm down. Just do the 6 hours, man.
I enjoy the work from home. I honestly don't miss the work at the office. I mean, I miss interacting with people.
You missed the water cooler talk?
Yeah.
You can get that in Slack.
We only have water cooler talk around just in chat. But the thing was that our office, our job, pretty much liked what we were doing. They were like, man, you guys are super efficient. You guys are super awesome. Y'all stay at home. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Sure.
But everyone else got to come back.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I had no problem with it. I was okay with it. I wasn't a fan of waking up super early in the morning,
driving in traffic, and sometimes in the sunlight, or going home in the sunlight, and I don't miss that at all.
I'm doing that as it is.
I'm sorry.
And then and now the time's starting to change too, so you might, for another couple days, you might not be driving into the sun and not out of the sun. and then you fall back an hour. And now they're changing it. We're gonna be stuck on daylight savings time, right?
Yep.
Right.
So we have one more fallback. We have one more spring forward, then one more fallback, and it stays fallback.
Yep.
And so that means Arizona is going to be 2 hours difference.
Yes, because they don't. Yeah, they don't believe it.
Yeah, they don't follow it. So we're not doing regular time. We're doing forever and here on out. We're doing daylight savings time, which makes 0 sense.
So that means the sun is going to be down at 7 or 6 from now on.
Oh well, whatever. I can kind of live with that. That's fine. Like
I'm not in Arizona, so I'm okay.
Yeah,
that's fine. I don't really care about Arizona. Like if they can just figure out Flagstaff and like be done with it, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Flagstaff, Arizona is just no. Though I'll tell you one thing, I drove around in circles around a Whataburger there once because I was so confused that Whataburger existed in Arizona. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, and I am just driving circles around this Whataburger. I'm like, what is this nonsense? I did 8 circles around this building. I'm like, what?
Let me guess. You got into the drive-through line and you got up to the speaker and they're like, "Welcome to Whataburger," and you're like, "Don't you lie to me."
Yeah, basically. I went inside. I'm like, what is this nonsense?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Like, let me see your onion rings.
You trying to strip their shirts off and like, "Don't you hide the Carl's Jr."
Like, you better not have a patty melt.
Yeah.
For all the people who do not live in Texas and or the South, a patty melt is delicious.
Yes.
It's one of those things now, if you are from somewhere else, I would recommend travel to Texas just for the patty melt. It's
well, you don't have to travel all the way to Texas. Like they're gonna start opening up Whataburgers across the country.
To Texas.
Like, if you want to, you can travel to Texas, but they're gonna start showing up at other places. Like there's planned to have one in Denver now.
Yeah.
They're gonna have one in Chicago. There's a few gonna show up in California. Like they're starting to get out there because Whataburger's owned by a investment banking now.
Yep.
And so it's not owned by the family, so they're gonna start moving out and about. So you're gonna start seeing Whataburger in weird places.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember hearing about that. I'm still sad, still hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Sorry, Jacob.
It's okay.
Jacob, it's okay. Don't
He's
worry.
right. Don't
Be
worry,
happy. Stop crying. Stop crying. Stop crying. You know what? We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. Machine Empire got you down?
Yeah.
Wondering why Beetleborgs are evil?
Yeah.
Cogs everywhere?
Yeah.
You need Rocky, the blue Zeo Ranger. The greatest ranger of all time. You can reach him at rockyisawesome.com. And if you want a personalized voicemail from the legend himself, make sure you reach out at voicemail.rocky.com.
Ready? Bringing us back in. 3, 2, 1. Beep boop bop. I'm a robot. Speaking of robots, Jacob, have you seen the new Gundam series, Witch from Mercury?
I've only watched the epilogue for that one, The epilogue was really messed up, and it got me interested,
Yeah.
I'm like really excited for this series, but I haven't really caught up with the show just because of life.
Right. Understandable.
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 Unchannel. Okay, that's a new word we're gonna use. We're using unchannable.
Unshannable.
Unshannable.
Well, it's very unshannable, Jacob.
You can never undershannable life itself.
Yeah. Sometimes things are just understandable.
You know what? There's some people out there in this world who just have no understandable about anyone else.
Right. There's some things that, happen on paperwork that's just very unshannable.
How long are we gonna keep this going?
Until HR fires us.
You know what? You'll be unshannable about how long we can do this.
We're keeping this in, right? We're keeping this in.
Yeah, we're keeping
Okay.
in.
Okay, unshannable.
Unshannable.
Yeah, Jacob. If you ever get to sit down and watch it, it's a pretty good series. There's a little things that, me and Jim don't like. Some things Jimmy just does not like.
Okay.
And it's,
holding back the rage, holding back the rage, holding back the rage.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Can I say? Hang on. Let me say this. Let the rage go.
Yes. Ooh.
Come on.
You want to know what I'm mad about?
Go for it. Tell me.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm putting down the knife. Putting down the remotes.
Okay.
Putting down the headphones.
Not the headphones.
Clicking off the keyboard.
We're doing this, huh?
Why?
Let's go!
Going off the grid.
Jacob's like, is that a gun?
Yeah. Yeah.
There are some things about this series that I am just not happy about. All right.
Okay.
So I understand that a lot of Gundam series, the protagonists are high schoolers, right? Or high school age or close to high school age, right?
Young.
Yeah.
Yes.
Young protagonists. There's some that are not young protagonists, which I completely get. Cool, right?
Right.
This one, and I don't care that's a girl. I don't care about this fact. I thought, okay, cool. We're going to have a girl Gundam pilot as the main character, right?
Right.
Right? Okay. Okay, episode 1. Her friend that she semi kind of makes at this school. Oh, I'm gonna mention they're at a high school for Gundam battles, and she's the only one with a Gundam. Okay, everyone else has Zaku's or multiple.
The equivalent of a Zaku.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
So her new friend she just met like 10 minutes ago steals her Gundam, steals it to go battle her fiance so she could be free for whoever she wants to marry, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
High school drama problems right there. All right.
Okay.
A, she steals this lady's Gundam. She steals it within 10 minutes of meeting her.
Yeah.
A. B. So the main character, Maria, I think it is, Maria or something like that. She goes and she's like, she runs out to the battlefield where this Gundam battle is happening and gets into the Gundam because her friend who stole her Gundam is losing so bad. And she's like, you have to let me pilot. It's mine. So then, okay, cool. And she wipes the floor with this dude, okay? And then it turns out that because she won, now she has to get married to this girl who stole her Gundam. And they make a big, stupid deal about it. They're like, I can't marry a girl. And I'm like, oh my God. This is done 1,000,000 times already in 1,000 different animes. That's much better than this one. And I just stopped. I could not continue this. I get the geopolitical money thing going on with the companies trying to manufacture mobile suits. That was interesting. I was like, this is kind of cool. They're gonna completely snuff out an entire competition within 30 minutes of taking over the competition. That was great. Okay, geopolitical stuff. That's interesting. High school lesbian drama story of them not supposed to be together, but they're actually kind of together, kind of thing. Wink, wink, nod, nod.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
It's been done 1,000,000 times. It's no longer a selling point in any kind of media. I get Japan's exceptionally conservative in their relationships.
Right.
They are anti-gay, anti-lesbian, anti-trans, everything, because of how conservative they are as a culture during the daytime. All right? And how they present themselves.
All right. That makes sense.
It's taboo. If you go back and watch older anime, especially in the 90s, the Sailor Moon, old anime Sailor Moon, Jupiter and Uranus, I believe, or Jupiter and Saturn, no, Jupiter and Uranus were dating. And so it was a huge taboo thing back then. And they're still trying to play it as a big taboo thing. And I'm like, stop. No one cares. Stop it. I don't want to see this. I don't care about this. I've seen it 1,000 times. I'm done with it. The Gundam looks kind of cool, but that's as far as I got. And the main focus is going to be on these two girls in high school with this slight backdrop of money being played around with by these super ultra mega rich capitalists. And that's it.
Right.
and I'm super upset about this because I was like, you could have done such a better job with a female protagonist than this.
Well, outside of Jim's angry rant, the mobile suit was nice at least.
Yeah, it looked kind of cool the
nice.
first time you see it. Then the second time you see it, they don't do any like. They had a really really cool opening scene, like the final scene in episode 1 that looks awesome. They don't ever do it again.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so that explains why I've been seeing a lot. Because in the Gundam community, what I've noticed, this is what I've noticed, there was a lot of people being back and forth with the whole subject of, just the whole what's it called, LGBT,
the gays.
the whole,
call it the gays. It's fun.
Come on, Jake. Damn.
I'm being professional here. So yeah, there was a lot of people that were upset about that. I'm like, well, what's going on? Is it the show? Is it people being mad? Is it someone that mentioned something about being gay? I have no clue. So now I know where the source material is coming from, and yeah, that sounds like I get the high school drama you don't like.
Well, like it's been happening a lot more lately. Like there's been a lot of this what's the word for overproduction of like lesbians in anime recently, and it's just boring. Like I was watching this one series called the Life of the Executioner.
Yeah.
And like, okay, episode was pretty good. Episode 2 was pretty good. And then like lesbian story beats. And I'm like, okay, sure. And they just, it's like, it's a big taboo. They can't talk about it. Oh, I'm so scared to talk about my feelings about this other girl. I'm like, dude, come on. I'm done. I don't want to, I'm not sitting here playing around. Like, I don't want to sit here and watch. Like, dude, we have lesbians in our cartoons here. Like, gays and lesbians and trans aren't like it's not a taboo anymore. It's not. No, it's not. Like it's out in front of us. So all this like coy shit, I'm tired of. I'm tired of all this. I'm gonna be coy about this. No, I'm done. I don't want this coy stuff. Oh, this I don't want to. I don't want this coy stuff. Like, oh no, I'm so coy. Like that.
Yeah, just like that.
I'm done with nonsense. I'm done with it. I'm so done with this nonsense because it happens like every single time I watch a new anime. I'm like, oh, this is pretty good, and then like a lesbian thing happens. I'm like, oh my god, I'm done. Like the one kiss they have at the very end of the series, like, oh, it's so taboo.
I think I want to say they're trying to transition over to that kind of stuff. I want to say
okay. So we had a thing like that here in the late 2010s, not late 2010s, like mid 2010s, where we start having a lot more lesbians. Because lesbians are easier to digest than gays. That's what it is. Lesbians are easier to digest for a conservative mindset. They're a lot easier to deal with than gays and trans and everything else in between. So I get that, but like even here we weren't that coy about it. Like it's high school drama stuff. I don't want to watch high school drama. I don't want to.
We're well past that,
Yeah, I'm in my 30s. I'm tired. I don't want to live in high school anymore. I want to live in today with debt.
Yeah.
The next anime we're gonna have is Grown Up Life.
Exactly.
Please.
That's why. That's kind of why I like Spy X Family. It's not like high school. It's they're older.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
They're working a solid 9 to 5.
Well, not really a solid 9 to 5, but a solid job nonetheless.
Yeah.
They're doing stuff.
I was just gonna make something up like oh, in this episode he's gonna have to go to the dentist and the bill's gonna be too high.
Yeah.
I thought you were like wanting stuff like that.
Well, like there's stuff like that with Our Aggresso and stuff like that. That's a fun little anime on Netflix.
Like maybe the guys the Gundam pilot's neighbor's dog shits on his yard, so in retaliation he smashes the neighbor's house with his Gundam.
That's actually happening in the series.
So like that happens in well, not exactly that, but there is something called The Life of a House Husband.
I love that.
Yeah, I love that. So like it's the next like Yakuza guy and like a Yakuza boss, but he's like a house husband now. And he's like talking about how to find the best deals in supermarkets and stuff. And I'm like, this is great.
Right. No,
this is what we need.
I remember
more of this.
I remember I was walking in the living room where all my friends are, my roommates, and they just started watching this series, and it looks silly. I'm thinking to myself, what is this? This looks dumb. Where can I watch it?
This
And
is silly. What? And it's adorable. And I'm like, okay, this is great.
yeah, I can watch that no problem. Like, uh, I think it's amazing. I think people should watch that. I think I should recommend that right now. People watch it.
Yeah, I'm so tired of high school. I don't want to watch high school stuff. I'm tired.
Well,
I don't like. I know it's a big selling point for a lot of high schoolers who like anime, and I know it's escapism and stuff. But like, dude, come on.
the thing is, I think it's more towards it's trying to target to more of the younger generation. We like the way
we're too over this. Like,
yeah, well, I think it's more of like I said, the younger generation. Because I've noticed with Gundam Build Fighters, Build Divers, uh, they were towards the younger generation, and us grown-ups or us older people, we had IBO, and we had
Gundam
um.
Wing.
Well, no, I'm like in the most recently, not necessarily of all animes, like within the last 10 years. So they went from
Zero.
like an adult audience to kid audience to
Yeah.
adult audience to kid audience, and we're at the point where I think this is more of a kid audience kind of deal, but I think like preteen sort of way. So I think that's why they're trying to go more with the coy and the high school drama.
Yeah.
A lot of people, there's some people that like that stuff, which to each their own.
More power to
And
you, but like,
I know, I get it,
you know,
I
I'm getting
get it.
tired of too is the reincarnation series as well.
Oh.
That one's pretty boring now too. Like Slime was pretty fun, but like now it's just like it's overdone. It's just all the time, and I'm like, I'm good. Like this is one that I came across. I was like, I got reincarnated as a sword. I'm like, nope.
See you
Don't
later.
care. Don't care. Bye.
Oh, you
might
mean like
pique someone else's interest, but not mine.
oh, you mean like that one where the guy's like turned into a slime monster or something?
That was I was reincarnated as a slime. That one was pretty good. I
Okay.
really like Jobless Reincarnate. That one was really good because he didn't go to the guy like died as an attack, not attack. He like afraid to leave the house, and so but he was really
Agoraphobia.
smart. Yeah, he was agoraphobic, but he was he was conscious at birth. So like he was reincarnated, but he was conscious, but he couldn't physically speak anything. So like he realized he was a kid still, so he could like, oh hey, I could learn a lot of things really quickly as a kid because I'm like preteen. My brain absorbs information, so he like abuses the fact that he's a kid to learn a lot of stuff. So he's like super advanced by the time he's like 9, and like
Right.
he's like a master sorcerer by like 13.
Damn.
But like. It's such a well done series because you actually feel for this kid because he gets screwed over a lot by him trying to do the right thing. Like he's like, I'm gonna try to do the right thing and just get screwed over I'm gonna do like a mod spoiler. Like he gets transported to like another island with like his cousin, and so like this big event happened where a lot of people got transferred around the world. And so he like gets his friend together, like he gets his friend and like he meets a friend along the way and they make it back to the main island. Okay. So they make it back to the main continent. And like he sees his dad. His dad's like, why didn't you save anyone else? Only you and your friend, that's all you saved? There was so many people who got caught up in this. What happened? Why didn't you save anyone else? You're smarter than this. You should have known better. And I was like, damn. I was like, okay.
Wow.
Just emotionally like beat down this kid.
Yeah.
Right?
Because he's like, you're smarter than this. You've outsmarted me many, many times.
Yeah.
Why didn't you do better? I
What
was
happened there, muchacho?
I was like, damn. So yeah, like that was good. But the rest of the anime that's coming out right now has just been kind of man. Like everyone's talking about Chainsaw Man right now too, and I am not interested in it right now.
I keep seeing so many things about that. I just don't even want to watch it.
I'm gonna give it a shot once it gets dubbed because I just don't want to deal with subtitles right now. I don't want to sit there and watch stuff. Like
that's what I'm working on with Demon Slayer. I don't want to watch season 3 because I prefer the English actors' voices.
Yeah, there's some stuff that happened. Yeah,
the way I have to watch stuff, I'm usually building. I have to watch it dub because that's the only way I can keep up with animes nowadays.
Yeah, so I don't got time to read. I was born to lead, not to read.
Yeah.
Man, this is a great Digimon podcast.
Whoa.
What did he just say to us? That is not a Digimon podcast. What
it's
are you
not
doing?
a Digimon podcast, like Billy said over there. No, this is a Power Rangers podcast.
Yeah, Jacob. Power Rangers.
That skull. Get it right.
God.
Welcome to Gundam Snips ASMR,
where the only place we can listen in to Jacob snipping plastic.
Be prepared for double
trouble when he cuts his own finger
and calls the EMS
of Gundams
and gets a large bill in 6 to 8 weeks
of $4,000 for going 4 miles
that his insurance will cover.
That his insurance will never cover.
He has to call the hospital and get an itemized receipt to lower the bill.
And then he has to fake his own death to get out of the bill entirely.
Cool, keep it together, could you?
Oh my God. All right, as we come back in, one of our other partners in our Zero Hero network, Cosplay Dude 637, he actually kind of funneled all his like Power Rangers content or his like other stories into a Power Rangers Universe 19. And it's a interesting idea. I love it because you could just scroll through and see all the ones like are that basically Power Rangers themed. And he actually has branched off now into a Kamen Rider storyline. And Jacob, you have been honored into
with the
first one of Kamen Rider Wizard. And Jacob has was written into this storyline.
You know, I feel like there's a missed opportunity about having a haggard voice going, "You're a wizard, Jacob. You're a wizard."
I'm a wizard?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
For all the 4chaners, he's 30.
Yeah.
31.
I like it. Right. I listened to it today, and I like it. It's a short, sweet, to the point. Jacob's got magic. He can transform.
He knows someone who makes more stones. Who the magic chooses the stones, not the stones choose the magic. It's kind of cool. There's some officers looking for you.
Yeah, and we actually have another story coming up here pretty soon that me and Jimmy were written into.
Oh,
right. It's about how we go on a murder spree.
Yeah. Jim,
no.
Redact that.
Just bleeping it out. Yeah. Actually, it's entirely about a new Ranger team called Skyforce. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get with Willie real quick after this recording and see if he lets us talk about it. If not, I'm just gonna bleep it out.
Dude, do the whole thing, just beep, 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 and we could tacos, and then that's the only thing that's like.
Yeah, and at the very end you get tacos. Beep, tacos.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like he's writing. Willie's a super creative dude, and so he's writing out some really cool stories based on his own creations now, which I'm really happy about because he's getting away from like the Power Ranger stuff. Well, he's not getting away from, but he's expanding his ideas and stuff into it, which I think was pretty fun. And he just did a one shot for Soul Eater, which is pretty good.
Yes. Now it was easy to understand that because I've actually watched Soul Eater,
right?
And I actually like that show. So listening to him, it's easy. And honestly, I like his whole premise. Like he takes what's there, and then he just puts a Willie spin on it.
I don't think you can say that around children.
God dang.
Bleep that out.
But
beep,
totally not putting this in there. But there's somebody that takes something that's there and just spins it with the whole Power Rangers thing. Like, you can't make it your own? Like,
well, no, that person we know of does it where they write themselves as the hero of the story.
Everyone.
Everyone's story. So it doesn't matter what story they steal from. They're the hero of the story. So it's a real not Oedipus complex. It's a very it's a hero's complex. Like they have to be the hero of everyone else's story.
And then
hang on, question: am I the only one that needs to ask Billy where's that song from and where can I download it or something? 'Cause that'll make me feel like...
It's the wizard sound, like it's the wizard intro song. Like it's the actual song for Kamen Rider Wizard.
Yeah, it's actually.
So he actually uses the intro songs for like actual series. And to be fair, that's a lot of fun because a lot of people actually do really like the one he did for in Storytime, the one he did for blah 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 blah. Soul Eater was the actual like Soul Eater intro song from season 1.
I like the intro song to Soul Eater too.
No, yeah, no.
I think it's a great song, but like I think he got away with just the bells and like just cut out from the bells. Like I think people would have figured that out pretty quickly because it's very iconic.
Yeah. They're like, oh, that's
I know he has fans who really enjoy the intro music and stuff. So whatever, man. Like I'll skip through it.
But
it's fun.
As we were saying,
Jacob
has been immortalized into a story
on the internet.
On the internet.
It's ironic it's ironic to me. You know why? I don't know much about wizard stuff,
Well, like you're a wizard, Jacob. You're a wizard.
Yeah. You've got your letter of acceptance to the DMV of Wizards.
DMV of Wizards.
What? I was trying to go to Caltech. How the hell did I get a wizard?
You know what? I'll tell you one thing. The wizard school's a lot cheaper.
Yeah. It's magical.
It's only 1 ounce of gold a semester instead of 5.
No, I was surprised that he wrote me into the story. I was like, oh, okay, sure, go for it, do what you want.
Well, we put him up to it. We're like, can you write Jacob into something? He's like, yeah, I totally can. I'm like, oh damn.
So you're the one that...
Oh, damn.
But did you if you listen to it, I think you heard his new intro as well, like his new intro for like Power Universe 19. That's our friend Ben over at Baker Rangers, by the way.
Love it. It gives me chills every time I hear it.
That was really good. I liked it quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I'm super excited to hear what else Willie comes up with because it's been a lot of fun.
He's got something with Tony in the works.
You got something, Tony? Yeah. Tony. Mm-hmm. And
man, he's getting everyone.
I know he got Sam and Ben in a series as well coming up, and Sam, Ben, myself, Billy. Who's the other person? Sam, Ben,
that one
Billy.
extra Z to hero member that y'all care so much about?
Who?
I don't know.
Your mom?
What?
No. Oof.
Your mom.
No, that hurts, man.
Who's the 5th person in that group? So it's Sarah, right? Sarah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Sarah. Yeah. Not a member of the Zeotohero group, but was really cool about helping him out with some stuff. So he's like really happy to put her into things.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty cool. Hey, number 87.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, this is Jacob, aka Iron Avenger from Zero to Hero. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I need a script. I'm bad at this.
Try it again. 88.
Hey everyone, this is Jacob, aka Iron Avenger 52, and you're listening to Zero to Hero. Check out our other members.
Try to get there. Screw it. We gotta get this on the road.
Sorry.
Thanks everybody for listening to this episode of Zero to Hero with our plastic cutting buddy, Kebab.
Kebab. I keep forgetting you called me that now.
Thanks again, Jacob, for coming on tonight.
Yeah, I'm happy.
It's always fun to poke at you. So
poke, prod, make fun of.
Yeah,
it's all good.
It's unchannable,
It's unchannable. It's fine.
So, where could people find you if they've never heard our episodes before with you on previously?
You can always find me on Instagram and on TikTok, Iron Avenger 52.
Sweet molasses.
What's your phone number?
Yeah. Your credit score?
469 223 know your business.
That's your credit score, right?
That's the credit score, right?
All right. If you're on the Discord server, he is Iron Avenger 52 on the Discord server. He pops on here and there once in a while. He's busy, and we all know how life gets. Billy, where can people find you at?
You find us at Zero. You know, if you're gonna call me a, you better put sensitive in front of you, dumbass.
All right, let's try that one more time. Okay.
All right, you can find us at zeotohero all across any social media platform: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You know, we're all over. So that's our name, zeotohero.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with someone else. We might have been making fun of him tonight. He might be here next week.
Do you want to be a hero, but you're not? Do you want to be a Jiro or a Kojiro, but you can't because you're not Japanese? Have you considered Zeo to Hero? Remember, heroes come and go. Idiots are forever. Jimbalee!
We're going to make Willie really mad this episode.
No,
I listened to it. I listened to it as much as I could.
Well, no, I have a Rocky thing in here. We're making fun of his show. I'm gonna make fun of his show. I'm gonna make fun of his artistic choices of long intros.
Oh yeah, my God. All right, let me break it. All right.
8 minutes of a 19-minute show is music.
The song wasn't bad. It was good. You know, I was jamming out.
All right, ready? All right, let's do this.